Want to write a book? Have a good idea for a novel? Need some help creating the perfect ending? Even the most amazing stories can be ruined by a horrible ending. Let's look at The Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers as an example of a novel with a good ending. First, at the end of your novel, things must build into a final grand conflict. In Lord of the Rings, the armies of Saruman gather at the gates of Helm's Deep. The Rohirrian army is outnumbered, but ready to fight. Your protagonist may be ready to face the final conflict, but they shouldn't conquer this conflict instantly. In fact, they should either fail or almost fail. In Lord of the Rings, the army of Saruman breaks through the walls of Helm's Deep, and the Rohirrians flee into the inner wall. All seems lost. When the reader thinks everything is hopeless, something established earlier in the story returns to help the protagonist succeed. This can be another character, an item, or inspiration. What's important is that this thing is established earlier in the story. In Lord of the Rings, Gandalf, who left earlier in the story, returns, bringing the wandering Rohirrian army back to Helm's Deep. Finally, the final battle occurs, and the protagonist proves victorious. Or, the protagonist can fail, turning the story into a tragedy. This format guarantees a satisfying ending and one filled with tension. Let's try our own creative writing exercise. Let me know in the comments about some stories you've read that were ruined by bad endings. How would you have fixed the ending? Now, let me tell you what to do if you